Hello everyone, my name is Kiranpreet and I am a student at Pure's College of Technology, working on our addiction and mental health capstone project. Our campaign Breaking the Cycle Indigenous Mental Health Matters holds the slogan We Stand, We Speak, and We Heal. It highlights the interconnected struggles that impact the mental health of Indigenous communities. Mental health is not just about an individual's state of mind. It's deeply connected to their environment, history, and access to basic needs like housing, clean water, and cultural connection. So, today I want to shed light on how these factors collectively impact Indigenous mental health. The first, Indigenous communities in Canada have faced intergenerational trauma from events like residential schools and the 60s scoop. These historical injustices didn't just disappear, they have left scars that continue to impact families today. The loss of culture, language, and identity has led to deep rooted pain and disconnection. Imagine not having access to something as basic as clean drinking water. Many indigenous communities in Canada live under boil water advisories that last for years. The stress of surviving without this essential resource contributes to anxiety, depression, and feelings of neglect. Over 30% of Canada's homeless population is indigenous. Without stable housing or financial security, mental health declines rapidly, which results in chronic stress, PTSD, and hopelessness, which have already become daily reality for many individuals. Instead of being treated as a health issue, addiction is often criminalized in indigenous communities. Like without access to culturally appropriate mental health care and addiction recovery programs, many individuals are stuck in cycle of punishment rather than healing. Education is a pathway to mental well-being, but many indigenous youth face systemic barriers that prevent them from thriving. Poverty, lack of sport, and disconnection from their cultural roots limit opportunities for growth and healing. Each of these struggles clean water, homelessness, addiction, poverty, and intergenerational trauma doesn't exist in isolation. They are interconnected, forming a cycle that keeps mental health out of reach for many Indigenous individuals. So, this campaign is not just about raising awareness, it's about showing empathy, understanding the systemic issues, and advocating for change. We must reflect on how we, as society, can do better to support Indigenous communities and ensure that mental health is seen as a basic right. The mental health crisis in Indigenous communities is a reflection of systemic neglect. But it doesn't have to stay this way. Clean water, stable housing, education, and cultural healing are solutions within our reach. If we have the power to change, then why wait? So let's work together to break the cycle of trauma and build a future of resilience, strength, and healing for Indigenous communities. Thank you for listening, and I hope you will join us in supporting this important cause.